Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, hello. Welcome. Oh, no, why are my shades like that? Hold on. Why do they do that? Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Oh, no, they're gone. There they are. I'm gonna line my face up, shrink them a bit. There we go. Anyway, welcome. We are back with more Slay the Princess. We are indeed not slaying the princess. Instead, we are going to, as per agreed upon last episode, we are going to marry every incarnation we can. That's the end goal. So now, what happened last time? Right, the hands came and took, I probably should have, continued the last little bit, but, oh well. What can you do?
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I need to turn on auto.
And is that a...
Aaron, I can take a drink while the dialogue goes through.
Why is it here? Why now?
Let's see here. Of course, you're scared this is the end for you, but not for me. All right. Why did I automatically go into Sonic? Let's see here.
But it feels so bad. Like,
I'm gonna go with that one.
Right now,
We want to kind of speed run to the next loop. So we're on loop 2, aren't we?
I fear that we won't like what we'll see.
Trying to get in love with the princess. So true. We're gonna sweep her off her feet, and then she's probably gonna uppercut us into oblivion again. However, we pulled it off once. We could do it again. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is gonna be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. See you on the other side. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be all right.
If you say so.
Yeah, trust me. When have I ever led us astray?
I just know it.
So true, Smitten. So true. Oh, there we go. You approach the mirror. Gaze into our reflection. All right, let's get a better look this time. I want to see, So, what do we have working for us? We have a talon. So we're either a bird or a dinosaur. You've grown. See. Oh, wait. Is that wings? Like right here, right? It's kind of hard to make out, but it's... I thought those were like spider legs last time, but then they mentioned something about feathers. And what's that? Is that are we like crouched down? I have no idea what we are. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Let's go see our wife.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
I totally understand what you mean by that.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Here we go. What do we got to work with? Are you the same being as before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When all this is done, do you know what you want to do? That one fits in with what we were doing last time. You know, at the end, oh no, we're not going to kill her. That's not the goal. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I do the same things I've done before? Good question. You've been kinder than me than anyone else, thanks. So true.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
See? She's chill. I really think, right? My theory is, perception, right? like I mentioned last time, I think the reason she was mad at us the first time is because when we attacked her, and then we were scared of her, so she turned into a nightmare. Second time we weren't scared of her, so she turned into an actual princess. And then they mentioned something about reality. I don't remember. It'll come back to me in time. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Oh, don't worry. There ain't no burdens. Here's Saturday's Grill. So true. So true. Welcome, dweller. What did I miss? Oh, excuse me. We walked up a hill. That's all we just started. And then the entity has her instead of the scary one. And we were just talking about how I feel like the theory of reality is based around our character's perception. And then now we're here. And also she's a pond, and we need to make her into an ocean. Enough with all this pretension, you're not actually saying anything. Yeah, but we're not gonna say that to her face. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels
I'm
are
actually
shaped
curious
by
about.
memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to
See?
the edge of the long
Perception.
quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any
I love
hurt
water.
you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
I see. So we're shaping her. Alright, we gotta keep being nice. Music gives me Hollow Knight vibes. So true. You know, I was just thinking, I love the soundtrack. It's so relaxing. Then it's also creepy, and it's all kind of the same song, just in different formats. It's great. Is there anything else we should... What if I don't want to bring it? That's not something... Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
See?
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
So we're making... My theory, right? Is that we're making her into, like, a whole being. She keeps talking about bring me perspectives. Do you think you're sending the long quiet? Could be. Let's see. I think we're good, right? Oh, what do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates.
I don't know.
your
So far,
shadow and
I
shares
stabbed
new
you once, and you
secrets.
hated me. So, kind of think there are some wrong answers. I don't know. Maybe you're like a cosmic entity, and that's above you or below you. This is done. Do you know? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask that earlier.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
That's ominous.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
We've got him. All right, I think we're ready to go back. Let's get this started.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
All right, to the next timeline we go. So what? We've damned, what, 3, 4 universes?
You're on a path in the
Because
woods.
the narrator last time
And
said
at the
these
end
aren't
of that
loops.
path
We're just
is a
moving to a
cabin.
new
And
reality
in the
each
basement
time.
of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Oh yeah, right, and Tab was the one to go forward. Let's only continue to the cabin.
You
Alright,
make
what are we
your
gonna
way
do
up
this
the
time?
short path to the
Because
cabin.
before we stabbed
You
her.
find the princess within.
Do we go for it, you think? Like, we hesitated last time. Do we just run in, grab the knife, stab her? I don't want to, but... I'm trying to think what our options are. Can we be nice about stabbing her?
We're not going to go through with
Auto
this,
while I...
right? She's a princess. We're supposed to
Yeah, we've already heard
save
this dialogue and it
princesses,
gives me a
not
second to
slay
think.
them.
So currently off the top of
Ignore
my
him.
head, our
He doesn't
options
know
are
what
we
he's
just
talking
grab
about.
the knife, go in, no talk, just stab, see what happens. Or we can try to negotiate. Oh, we could also drop the knife. I wonder if that would lead to anything different. Because before we didn't.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely the
Yep,
blade
we are very
is your
aware.
implement.
Alright, so thinking about this logistically, right? Should we take the blade? There's also when it's coming back to me. When we went in before the first time, she was a little more on guard and a little ruder. But then when we didn't, without the knife, she was a little more, she was polite when we didn't have the knife. Let's see here. Enter, no take blade, no. The blade, all right, we're going in without the blade. The hive mind has chosen. The blade comes when you need it. It's like
The door to the
Mjolnir.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
We've
her voice
gone through that
softly
dialogue before,
carries
too.
up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
All right, so she's kind of like
It's hypnotizing. It's the
less
kind of voice
scary.
You only have to hear once to remember it. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
This is the same. All right, here we go. Just checking in on you. I continue down the. But let's be polite, right? Last thing we need is to give the ancient Eldritch entity a person who hates us, right? So even if we kill her, we got to be a little polite about it. At least that's my thought.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
How long do you think she's been down here?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
Yeah, we know
wall
that.
of
We
the
know that's a
basement.
facade.
She's beautiful.
You're either gonna rip it out the wall or bite your hand
How
off.
could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
So true.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of the...
Let's see here. Well, let's talk a bit first. Let's explore our dialogue.
Okay.
Ugh. Let's see. So we went that path earlier, or yesterday. I mean, I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. So true. Yeah. Well, actually, we don't need to ask that. We know you're some sort of entity. Let's see here. Slay you in the world. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? Sorry, but I can't trust you. Doesn't add up. Retrieve the blade. Go upstairs, retrieve the blade without saying another word. Can't believe they're keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Should we just free her again? Actually, we don't really have any options. I mean, we could go back up, but I think, at least from my perspective, right? Can't believe they're keeping you down. All right, that's a vote for this. Yeah, let's go with this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Here's where this leads.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
We are? I mean, we are.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Just saying. We already know who locked her down. Narrator. I do not trust the narrator. At all. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? Oh wait, this is from yesterday too. So yeah, let's check for the key.
Okay.
'Cause last time
I'll be
we
here.
just
Good luck.
let her
Attempt
start
to make your
nibbling
way
at her
out of the
wrist.
basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
I think the other idea made her eat her hand. Yeah. So we want to avoid that, if possible.
Is someone else
So
here?
click. And then pretty sure we just went. Oh wait, we did go. Wait. Oh, I wonder if those dialogue lead to the same.
Your shouts and pleas.
I'll go through this
You try
again.
the door.
All right, return to the bottom.
You make your way to the
Sorry,
bottom of the
princess.
stairs.
We don't have
This
any
would have been so much easier
knives.
if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
What? I'm not in a
I
mess.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yup.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Why don't you just like do the thing you did the first time?
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates.
And there she
before
goes again.
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of
Yummers.
a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing.
On the bright side, we have summoned the knife.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Do we? Should we try going down that route again? As yummy as her flesh is, all I want to know is how the knife appears. Me too, because we're the only one here. I'm pretty sure it's a willpower thing, because... So my theory, right, is that we know for a fact that our perception changes things, and I'm pretty sure we're fighting against the narrator in kind of like a duel, for lack of a better term. Because every time he locks the door, aside from the intro, we go up and then it's, oh, just try again, you know, you gotta believe, and then we do it and the door opens. The narrator might be the one who closes the door and summons the knife. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Let's see here. So, I I feel like if we just, like, outright try to stab her, that would be, I wonder, do you think we can go down the same route? Because during the princess section, was there another ending we could have got there? I don't remember. Here, let's see here. I think if we do save the princess, and then it gives us that, like, infinite list of, slay, so we could always just kind of change our mind then.
Fine. Against your better judgment.
And this way, if we try to
place
fight
the
her, she
blade
has
against
one
the
arm
ragged,
missing.
Self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground.
I think we should save the princess again, but try different options. Same. The hive mind has chosen.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Truth be told, it's kind of impressive.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I need to keep remembering to turn on auto. Approach the locked
No.
door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape.
And then we
into the
pick up
world.
the knife, and he tries
As
to
the
possess
princess
us.
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Cool, so we can go down the same path. Great. So, I say we warn her, because then we can... Someone tells me we're going to have an infinite amount of opportunities to kill her. So let's warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward.
So true.
The blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Ooh. I guess we can go down the... At least that... Maybe she'll be more forgiving if we try to stab her. Let's see here, I'm gonna... Yeah, no, that's not budging. These are all slayed the princess. So, since we warned her, maybe... she'll be more forgiving, because she can very clearly see we're kind of, being possessed. This is new. Yep. Well, I mean, no point in hesitating. It's not like we don't have... It's not like we have an option here.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there?
Nope. Sorry. Gotta kill me.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
Uh-oh.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Wait, no, we aren't gonna hear the charming... No! Oh, we're not gonna have Smitten anymore.
But you have a weapon.
Oh, I'm gonna miss
You
Smitten.
raise the blade, digging it
He
under
was
her
a real
ribs,
one.
aiming directly for the heart.
Also, I don't like that she has, like, fangs.
It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your
I mean, we got
form,
things too. You know what?
eyes
Very
shining
fair
in the
point.
darkness.
Never mind.
Dress
We're still good.
stained in red,
We
as
still have
her
a
blood
chance.
and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
We're dead. Saw that coming.
It's over. Everything goes dark.
Have we successfully
and
killed
you
her?
die.
Chapter 2. The Witch. That's
You're
concerning.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that, you're here to.
That's all the same. Oh yeah, we could go through these options. Hasn't this happened? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? She's gonna kill me again. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she already killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? It's gotta be a way to get to chapter 3. Let's poke at the narrator. I'm in agreement. Let's, normally we kind of, held back from agitating him, but let's not hold back. Let's see here. Let's interrogate. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People
So
don't
I'm trying to
just
figure
spring
out,
back to life after
is he,
dying,
like,
and the two of us are meeting
is he being
for the very
genuine?
first time.
Or is he
doesn't
messing
remember
with
what
us
happened,
equally?
then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our
new
chest,
voice.
and I'm not sure we can trust him.
That gives
You
me
know I can hear
information.
you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already
Wait,
know
the
we
hero
can't trust
remembers?
her,
Yeah,
let's
so
get on with the show.
he remembered both instances last time, I think. So far, I think only we remember. Like, our hive mind body can, what's the amalgamation of whatever we are. But we're the only one who remembers from actual loop-the-loop. Or every reset. At least that's what I'm thinking. Back, what did I miss? We tried to kill her. Kind of. Not willingly, we didn't have any other option. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Good question.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
So true.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation. You can't blame us for weighing our options.
So true.
I can if you failed to slay the princess, which you apparently did. So great. Congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
You want to elaborate on those consequences?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the
I would,
princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely
Slay princess, so
hypothetical
true.
scenario,
Welcome.
That begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's
See,
the
now
latter,
we have two
what do you
for
think happened after
theory.
you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think
So
about
true.
it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right? We don't want to be stuck here
Still holding
forever,
to our original
do we?
goal.
You're laying it on a little thick, aren't you?
We shall get her hand in marriage, even if she is now missing a hand.
Laying it on a little thick?
Wait, I just realized, did she
I'm
regenerate?
sharing my honest opinions.
Last cycle? Did she have another hand?
What matters is that almost everyone seems to be on the same page. So whenever you're ready, you can stop dawdling, get to the cabin, and save the world.
So true. Alright, let's go to the... Wait. Let's talk about
Just
the princess.
be quick about it.
She killed me last time. How can... Yeah, we don't need that. Last time we slipped her hand out thanks to the power of love. Fair point. Forgot about that. I miss Smitten. Smitten was a real one, you know? Who locked her in the basement? Oh wait, here we go. Now we can get lore. Quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why was she able to rip me apart with her bare hands? Good question.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Oh, he's not going to tell us anything, is he?
People
locked her in?
Locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Here we go. You're being cagey. What are you not telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Well, I'm already going to make my job more difficult by default. You may as
If you want us
well
to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed
lore
with
dump on me.
information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. I don't think either of you really need to press the man on this. He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seems like a nice guy to me. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but you should really stop wasting
Pretty sure that
time
was sarcasm,
chatting amongst
narrator.
yourselves in the woods. So if we could move this along. Great.
Sure.
Now,
Let's go to the cabin.
a warning. Before she will
She'll
lie.
lie, she'll cheat, she'll do everything in her power
I
not to
think we've
die.
taken that lesson to heart at this point. You can trust us to get the job done.
Excuse me.
The interior of
Oh!
the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Huh. So it's like completely different this time. The first time the door was missing. The second it was more royal. This one it's more organic, we'll say. Oh wait, you choose to go to the cabin? Yup. Theoretically, one of these routes we could simply choose to turn around. Leave it to someone else. What is that? Trees. Roots. Wood. It's tree-like, indeed. Here's what the basement's gonna look like. So since it's a witch, should we bring the knife to be safe? Wait, no, should we actually? Theoretically speaking, right? She was pretty mad at us. However, Oh yeah, right, the mirror. Right, I forgot we didn't interact with that. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement.
Especially now that we know what it does.
It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
At least that at the end of every reset. Do we get to see our cobalt? Oh wait, do I have the picture saved still? Oh, I don't. I'm gonna bring the cobalt back. Let me go here. There he is. This is the body we inhabit.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
So he doesn't see the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Interesting. So only we see the mirror. Unless he's lying. I don't really trust the narrator's judgment. Truly an unreliable narrator. But interesting. This whole cabin is different than last time. Let's
Very different.
go through this line of dialogue quick while we...
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Alright, now we make the big decision. We also know we got feathers as well. Here. Oh, while we decide, I have an idea. Is that image transparent? Oh, it's not. That would have been perfect. Let's see here. We're gonna put a singular feather on his head. There we go. Anyway, should we take the knife? Probably, right? If it's a witch. That being said, we could also rely on our charm again. Oh, I just realized that render of the kobold even has a knife. Perfect. Perfect. I'm thinking not. Yeah, I kind of, I think we could pull it off, right? We're a charismatic fella. Yeah, let's go in without it. What's the worst that could happen?
No blame.
And besides, she might hate
Leaving
us.
it behind didn't work out so well for us.
So if
last
we
time.
go in without a weapon, you know, might be a little easier to explain. No blade, leaving it behind didn't work out so well last time. Because we had no control on killer. Yeah, I'm thinking she might not be
Sure, that was also
angry
true
at
last
us,
time and we still
like the
died,
first
but
loop we did.
definitely know what we're doing this time.
Yep, we know what we're doing.
The door
Without
to the basement
hesitation.
creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below.
You know, this reminds me of
Shines in
a...
the darkness,
I mean, I know it's a
like
witch,
some
so it's
kind
gonna
of
be
massive
remind me of a
maw
witch, but
waiting to swallow you
it's
up
like what's her
into
face
the
from
earth.
Baldur's Gate. I can't remember. Auntie Ethel. Oh, between the kobold and this, we're just going back to D&D. Looks like one of my basements, even with the tangled hair. Oh, wow.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess was here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
What you gonna sound like?
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Trustworthy.
I
Hello.
recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Alright, looks like we're gonna go back to Route 1's plan of time to grovel, time to get on our knees, time to beg. What if we're into being bitten?
See?
I mean,
knows us. Is this
we're
enough for you to
kobolds,
believe
so
what we've been saying?
pretty accurate. Asking for a friend. So true. So true. See, she knows us. It's enough to believe what we've been saying.
But you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment.
While we do this, I'm gonna prep a prop.
As long as you remember
right?
that and remain focused, slaying her will be easy. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud.
Here we go.
I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion.
Yeah,
Don't
we can
want
talk
to
our
hear
way
what
out.
everyone has to say before making any big decisions.
We'll roll nat 20 on
Do
charisma
you
check.
want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear
And
yourself
worst
talk?
case scenario, right?
You need to
No
stop
one grovels
lingering.
quite
The task
like
is to
me
slay the
when
princess, not endlessly debate about what to do.
If
with the
Starscream has
princess.
taught me anything,
Fine.
it's
fine.
how to
You're the
beg.
boss. Thank you. You descend.
I'll
the
save that for
basement
if we
steps,
need to.
entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far
Oh,
wall,
hey.
her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
You're,
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the
got a
other
tail?
behind your back.
she's got a
Fine,
tail like us.
I'll play along
We
for
are
now. What
infinite.
do you want?
She's becoming a
She's
kobold.
acting like she already knows you. I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Do you want to get married?
Call it deductive reasoning.
Us, let's
Well,
see.
you seem to
1,
be
2,
great at it.
3.
So, you really don't
4,
remember,
5.
do you? No, I don't.
Plus the narrator
You and
would
the
be 6.
princess clearly
6
have
of,
shared
actually, it's still
reality,
5.
even if
5
I'm
of
not
us all
part of it.
agree.
I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. You fought us on it back in the woods. That was when the only perspectives we had
She's a
were
furry.
yours and
Oh, no.
mine.
Maybe the point of the game is to
I'm
have her
just glad
resemble us
we
more
could
and more.
put all
Could
this
be.
behind us. Is it all behind us?
Next time we're at
Just
the mirror, I
focus
want
on
to
the
know what we
task
look
at
like.
hand.
Like, I
don't
want to get a
care if
better
you've been
look.
here before,
Because
and I don't care if
kind
you
of look
think
like,
you'll go
can't tell if we have
somewhere
like
else
spider
afterwards.
legs or if
My
it was
world
wings.
is on the
But
line right now, so I'd appreciate
we
it
might
if
have
you
that,
would
like,
take this seriously and slay her.
biblically accurate angel thing going on, where we have like
Let's
6
chat
wings.
her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Shut up, narrator. We're here to talk.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oh, that is accurate. Alright, Cobalt brain cells, let's work together. Sorry about last time. I say we just start out with, I'm sorry about last time. You know, be upfront. We gotta be honest. Hey, we weren't in control, right? We didn't have any other option. But we apologize. Wait, is there multiple? There's more. I'm unarmed, that's a gesture of goodwill. Why don't we talk it out? I died last time you didn't. If anything, you shouldn't be trusted. Look, I know things got messy last time, but there's something bigger than both of us. We should team up. Can't you get out of those chains on your own? Those didn't stop you last time. Yeah. You're gonna stab me in the back if I let you out. I don't trust you. Well, unless I'm missing something, which is entirely possible. I'm not seeing one about us not having an option. Unless things getting messy. It's something bigger than the both of us. Yep, I'm in agreement. Our cobalt brain cells, let's do this. Oh,
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
I think we should as
Do you
well.
know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I don't know, it benefits us. Alright, so far she's willing to negotiate. That's good. Just leave. Oh, we literally could just leave. I don't really want to leave her, because, let's be real here, she's probably gonna, like, the second we turn away, if we don't get on her good side, she's probably gonna have, like, a hidden knife. Or magic. It is the witch. Let's see, so, now we can apologize to, is there anything new? I didn't bring my blade down, how am I supposed to get out of those chains? Ooh, that's a good one. We're gonna ignore these two, because I don't want to be. I don't want to be an enemy. You know, we gotta do what it takes. You know. Mentioned the no blade. I'm kind of feeling the same thing. I didn't bring my blade down. Let's see, where's the? Oh, I'm unarmed. Here we go.
You came to me with empty hands last time, too. But that didn't mean you hadn't been plotting something nasty all along. What you did showed me as much.
We didn't have any control, though. I wonder if that's going to open up a dialogue option for...
But we didn't plot anything. We just made an informed decision based on the information we had at the time.
So true, voice of the hero.
You're both making perfectly valid points. Sure, we didn't plot anything, but it's easy to see how she might think we did.
Didn't bring my blade. I'd say we probably continue the no blade. So, here, let's continue our no blade dialogue run.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Yeah, well, I kind of already know.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really.
Never
She
mind.
knows how
We're
to
with the
hold cards
opportunist.
close to her chest.
He gets it. He's not as ride or die as Smitten, but
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop
that
her.
leg. Oh wait, scales. She is turning into a kobold. Okay, let's leave. Okay, that's a new one. I'm gonna apologize, right? I feel like we gotta...
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. Let's leave. I'd say that one's pretty, in and out, right?
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time. You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
So, let's look at this logically. I don't think she's fond of us. I think she's pretty, how do I word this? See, we know we don't mean harm, right? We're trying to be good here. She, on the other hand, does not know that. Step onto the stairs, she might be willing to help. Or she might realize we're willing to help. Good point. You know, yeah. See, we're gonna play into it. What's the worst that could happen? Step on the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
See, we just gotta play,
That's
right?
exactly what I'm worried about.
We gotta do everything right.
You step onto the stairs and begin
Anything
your ascent
suspicious,
from the
and then
basement.
we get, you know,
The princess follows close on your
impaled
heels,
from behind.
perhaps even a little closer than you'd like.
Despite you have
You're
to
only saying that
backstab.
because you want
So
us
true.
to feel nervous.
Oh, wee wee.
I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No.
Imagine if we get
The
stabbed
stairs
and
are
in
a
bold
bunch of
letters you see,
overgrown
meet
roots.
the
You'll
spy.
hurt yourself.
Oh, wait, do I have my audio set up? I don't.
The princess is
It's gonna start
silent
playing
as you
the
both
Meet the
continue
Spy
to climb
trailer
out.
music.
In no time at all,
Dun,
the upstairs of the
dun, dun.
cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief?
This
We're
is
fine.
your mother.
Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why.
I'm sure it's
Feel
fine.
something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight.
Oh, wee wee.
Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Dun,
You're
dun,
still in shock,
dun,
trying to
dun,
get a hold of
da, da,
yourself.
da, da, dun.
She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken.
Oh,
One
she
unlucky
Meet the
fall is
Spy
all it
invaded
takes,
us
really.
all in
You
one
had
go.
several.
Oh,
You know what?
I shall break
that
the
sucks.
bird
I don't like
or the
it.
kobold.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done. If you
What? No,
consider
it's not.
why-
We wouldn't have done that. I mean, I can't. I'm not. I'm not surprised, but
It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralyzed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
hey, we still have access
You
to our
must
mouth.
have known this
That's
was
what
coming.
matters. We don't
The
need a
arrogance of turning your back
bones.
to me after
We
everything
don't
you've
need
done.
a skeletal structure that supports our weight. No, we just need to talk. I can't get up. You broke my back. We don't need a back. What the hell was that for? I was trying to help you out of here. See. That one's still a little too aggressive. I mean, I know we kind of hold the aggressive card, but we were never going to get up those stairs, were we? We could have gotten out of here if we just trusted each other. I like that one. That one feels the nicest way of putting things. Mention the trust. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
Hey, kobolds aren't loathsome. Young
Very
eaters are,
nature,
though.
only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
We would have never done that.
And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks
Your
for
hand
looking
over
out
there
for
looks
us."
rather
And then you would have done it, and we wouldn't be stuck down here
unnatural,
with a
because your
broken
arm's
back.
going there, there, there.
There's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
See, I think we made the right call.
You're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Yup.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Ha!
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad
Would
as
you look at
us.
that? Now all we can
Something
do
inside me
is talk.
broke out.
Perfect.
Isn't
This
that
is
a
working
really
in our
twist of the
favor
knife?
well. I mean, like,
Isn't that so?
we don't need a
so
spine.
funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait,
Go.
are we both just stuck here? Certainly
Yup.
seems that way.
And now
What a way
all
to
we
go.
gotta do is talk.
Look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually
Because we were
managed
too
to
heavy
deliver a
for
lethal wound.
heavy
Well,
weapons,
we were
guy.
saved after all.
That being said, we have like a giant
We're going to
mass of,
die
I can't tell if it's tentacles,
Isn't that a
wings, or
lovely
spider legs
treat?
on our back.
I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Or maybe we can have a nice
Is that
conversation
really
as we
what's
both
going
bleed
to
out.
Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
Oh no. He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something
coming.
strange is twisting this place out of shape.
If you start feeling cold, then we have a problem.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Oh, it's so over. So much for negotiating. The entity went and stole our kill before we could charm.
She's gone.
I didn't even get a chance
Where
to
did
read
she
that.
go?
Forgot I had auto
Should
on.
we try and find her? And there's that mirror.
Here we go.
Why is it here? Why now?
Excuse me. Been here before. I'm gonna be nice to the voices, right? No point going like, "Ha, you're all gonna die, but not me." Trust me, you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
See. I'll see you on the other side. Or whatever's on the other side is nice.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, Dolly, this is what you missed earlier. This was where we started stream.
Finally. We're going places.
Approach the mirror. Alright, I want to get a good look at us this time. You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Alright. As you reach forward, but they're gone once again. Mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. Oh! You've withered. Yeah, that's Oh, wait. Let's see here. Okay, so I see. I can't tell. Are these like wings? Or spider legs? So far, we got scaly arm, feathers, and then either wings or a bunch of spider legs. And we've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Let's go visit the wife. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides
Here we go
ebbing
again.
and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Let's see here. Maybe mention the narrator? Is there an option to mention narrator? What do you think of the vessel? Can't be a contradiction. Contradiction is yeah, I don't think logic is being followed. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Many times, at least one of us hurts the other. Hey, can you play Undertale if you're gonna stream tomorrow? I might stream Undertale in the future, but I have also played it like 50 times. So, we'll see. For a future one, anyway. What do you think of this vessel? Yeah, we can ignore that one. What do you think happens to the world? Oh, we already asked that one the first time. Oh, excuse me. Let's get the first one out of the way that we always ask. How many more vessels do
We
you
will
need?
know when we near our destination.
That doesn't answer anything. That's not even like a riddle. That's just not giving me anything to work with. Everything feels like a riddle, straight answer. Yeah, we're not getting any straight answers from an Eldritch being. Can't be a contradiction. Do. Let's see here. You can ignore that. That one's the one that goes. We may as well just kind of go through all of them. To some degree, anyway. I remember there being an option to mention the narrator to her before. I wonder if that's if we missed that dialogue. Here, let's
I'm
go through a
sorry.
couple of these and see if it
I'm sorry.
opens
Difficult
it up.
for me. They never fully leave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask
Oh,
me
now I feel bad for
questions.
asking.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Let's go with this one.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. I mean, we as a hive mind agreed on a objective. If anything, it makes me like you more. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I just want it to stop. Bear no opinion on me there. Yeah, no, there's only one option for us here.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Nice. At the very least, now she knows there's no hard feelings for the vessel we just brought her. Oh yeah, that one wasn't there before, was it? You still not care what Let's...
This one is hope, marred by bitterness. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous and weathered heart.
So
Do
true.
not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
I'm curious about the contradiction
And yet
stuff.
my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
Yeah, I kind of had a hunch that logic was thrown out the window a while ago.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
I see. Oh, yeah, it's opening more dialogue. You go to bring next. Here's what you wanted out.
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
I see.
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Nice. I'm not seeing the dialogue option. Can you stand to be a contradiction? You know what happens to the other worlds?
Perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles.
See,
of
I
my
actually believe her,
vantage do
unlike
not
the
offer
narrator.
me hidden truths,
I think she's
My
working with the
attention
same
is turned
information
inward.
we're working with.
except when you are here with me.
Downside is she's infinitely more cryptic about literally anything.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Let's head back.
I will be here when it is time.
Yep, then you
for
kill
us to
me.
meet again.
Everything's with Dark Chapter 1. That one hand, she's got like 50
You're
hands. You
on a
gotta be
path
a little more
in the
specific.
woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here
Here we go.
to sleep.
Let's skim through this, right? So, trying to think what we could do differently. How are we doing on time? Oh yeah, we're still really good. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking, right? So we need to keep bringing her vessels. So theoretically, right? As long as So I don't think turning around and leaving will get us any. So theoretically speaking, we need to keep bringing her. What can we do differently? I mean, we could be upfront about stabbing her, I guess. Let's head to the cabin.
You make your
Since
way
this
up.
part's all the same. Alright, so... We've done a lot without the blade. We should probably take it down, right? Let's see. Yeah, let's take the blade. I think we've done everything we can without it. I want to test something quick.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement
excuse
creaks
me.
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice
Same.
carries up the...
Who's there?
Okay, so I was right. So she is more aggressive depending on if we take the knife or not. Or I guess aggressive isn't the right word, but more,
She sounds
up front.
dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I stepped out. What's the plan? We took the knife down, and she's more, on guard, like I assumed she would be. So, because I think we exhausted all our dialogue with, going in without the knife. Or all our options. Hi. Hey, welcome, knock knock.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
I think this
And
stuff
there you
mainly
are.
the same.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Alright, so this is where we make the decisions, right? So we can try to negotiate. Actually, yeah, we have like every option for this route of things, because we stabbed her before. We hesitated initially, which caused us to get hurt, but then we ran and all the ghost stuff happened. Or the nightmare demon mask thing. Have we straightforwardly killed her before? Not yet, actually. I'm kind of curious if we could just pull it off. Because things only get more complicated the more we, like, get off task, for lack of a better term. And the scary entity version of her said, I don't really care about what versions you bring, so I don't think it'll negatively, influence her. So, I kind of vote we try. No. Nuh-uh. Steal your nerves and step forward. I'm divided. Because I rule... the only, like, will I follow is it funny or is it cool? And I know this is the one we were talking about, but saying nuh-uh is pretty... Well, we'll do it next round. Still your nerves and step forward. Step forward. All right, yeah.
You step forward.
Two of us agree
Your
on
grip
step
the
forward.
blade tightening as you
I want to know what
steal
happens if you just
resolve.
kill her. Then it sounds like we're all in agreement. Next
Oh.
time we'll nuh-uh.
No talking then? Fine.
What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably
No
in
hesitation.
this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
No hesitation. We're going to Starscream mode. This serves our
you should just
better
drop it.
life judgment
Best
thing.
not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
No, actually, I kind of want to get a prop up real quick. Here, let me give me a very, very split second, maybe. And this is gonna take me longer. In that case, I'll stop. But I'm not finding one that's a transparent image. However, I did find this, so I'll work with what I got. Nuh-uh. As agreed, we're just gonna go up, we're gonna kill her. Nah, I'd win.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Huh.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
You know. No. Maybe. I don't know. We do have feathers, and yay, we murdered her. Or we murdered someone.
She's
Wow.
convinced she can't die.
Nah.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. Okay. I feel like this is adding evidence to my perception theory. I feel like if we believe she's dead, she's dead. Because every time something's gone horribly wrong, it's because we've got you know. Let me switch my chat over. We've got to believe she's dead. Yeah, I'm thinking it's all about willpower.
Yes.
Commit arson in the building.
It's over.
Might work. Yup, it's over.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Because we probably have.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Let's leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some
Wait, is there jump
place
scares?
far away.
There might be. Was there one last? There kind of was one last time. We won. We slayed the princess. What? Huh? That's what I'm feeling right now. Huh? But we did what the game asked us to do. What happened?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
That's not exactly, that's suspicious. Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone.
Yeah, we just gotta
Trust
roll
me.
with it.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Here, I know what I said last time, but I'm getting a hunch that maybe we should quick save. Let's see here. Let's the... It would be F5, right? There we go. Yep. I like it here. It reminds me of the basement. You know what? All things considered, it is pretty cozy. There are worse places to spend an infinite amount of time.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist.
What did I miss? We slayed the princess. Yep,
Forever.
and these are the consequences.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Good ending. You did it. I got an achievement for that. We did it. We won, and all we got was this lousy t-shirt. And then our wife came and saved us. I love this game. Unironically, I'll probably like put words into it later. This might be my favorite one we've done for Fear Friday. This game has so much charm. Okay, maybe I'm not happy.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here.
Such an easy
Though you're
game.
probably not
Who would
going
have
to
thought
like
that
it.
slaying the princess was so easy? We could have done it like... Let's see. We're about an hour and a half into this one. Last stream was 2 hours ago, so we could have done 2 hours and a half ago.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing
Otto
I want
is
you
gone.
to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Wait, why is there a human, like, fox creature with a long tail and a feather on its head? Oh yeah, that's us.
He's right.
We're a little kobold.
It's the only way out. Do
That's
you
our...
hear that?
That's the body we
It
all
wants to take
inhabit.
this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Kinda gotta admit. Kind of funny. Wouldn't using the blade, you know, kill us? I mean, no.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out
What's the
there,
soundtrack?
but
I know
trust
it's
me,
like
I
gone because
know
the world
using
ended
the
outside the
blade will
cabin,
work.
but I like the piano.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy. Thank
Get out.
you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward
Downside
for saving the world? An
is the knife
eternity of
is
bliss?
currently
You
plunged deep
ingrate.
into the chest of the princess, so we're gonna have to like Excalibur it, and she's probably still alive.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the
Why
stairs.
didn't we just go chill down here? I mean, I know there's a corpse, but like,
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her
I guess it
is
has
as
been like an
pristine as
eternity.
the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
We can play with the bones.
And
to
in
make
the
sands.
basement of that cabin is a princess.
You can take the skull, form a helmet out of it, and just go, Meow. Eman. I'm here to slay the princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
And these are all the same. Proceed to the cabin. Let's see what happens if we do it twice in a row.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she
That's
won't
the
be.
same. Voice of the cold. That won't be a problem. It is simply logical.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Oh,
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It
No
feels like
distractions.
no one's been here for
So
a long,
true.
long time.
wait, why did I say Yoda? Good question. Why did you say Yoda? No distractions?
Like
Slayer.
they're saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Take the blade. No distractions. Go into the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Yup.
As you descend the final step,
Oh,
the
she's still
form of
dead.
the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish
Oh.
your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Kind of look a little silly there. I'm sure she's a friend, but no
Two
hesitation.
deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Dun 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 dun. Spooky, scary
Finally,
skeleton.
the rest of the body floats up to join the
down
head.
your spine.
Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
Dun 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 dun. You know what we gotta do.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Maybe she will beg for forgiveness. Meh. Dang, that's the cutest she's looked or she's ever been. And dead?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
Even more than the lovey-dovey
It's hoping
rude.
to see you again. I have some issues with how our last
So
meeting
true.
went.
You do? Why would
Princess
you be
drifts across
having
the
any
room
issues?
into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Shivers? Hey, yo. So
So
true.
she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Alright. I know what we're all thinking. I know what we came here to do. But wait and see how things play out. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. She looks friendly enough. Make a save point. There we go. I don't know how to reload, but we'll figure that out at a later date. I'm willing to bet if it's F5, it's probably following classic F9. Slay the princess.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how
That
many
one
times
about
you
it.
stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is
So can we like
interrupt her
actually
form,
kill her?
the skin of your hand prickling with
Is
cold
the
as it passes
well? Actually, I
through,
guess we did
unable to
successfully kill her
find
earlier.
anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Hey, why is your face looking like that?
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Hey, why is your face looking like that? I'd like to apologize. Alright. I am prepared to grovel. I am prepared to get on my knees and beg. I will beg. She touched us, but we can't touch her. Classic Slimer rules.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Good question. We actually have a lot to work with here. If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I think that's nice. I did too, but I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Good question. Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. She did? Of course I attacked you. You're supposed to end of the world. You're dead, at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? What do you want from me? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? She did last time she was? Oh yeah, I guess she was more on guard, so I guess that could be perceived as a threat. I don't know, on my perspective. Slay the princess harder. Oh yeah, I just gotta put a little more elbow grease into it, you know, just gotta kind of, you know, gotta strike just a tad bit harder. We just missed, right? I kind of want to do that. The Goku method. Just punch a little more harder than last time. You know what? We quick saved earlier. It's fine. Let's do it. It's funny.
Swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs. looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
Hey, keep a distance.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together.
See, she was gonna be nice.
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Oh, I feel bad.
Her eyes turn
However,
from
I follow
wells
the
of
rule
sorrow
of
to
if it's
pits of
funny, I
wrath
gotta
as
do
she
it.
stares into you.
And that was funny.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
What are you gonna do? Strangle us?
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Ah, the old reverse flash. Got it.
Yes? Nothing happens.
Huh?
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Did you miss? Skill issue. I'm not afraid of you. Stare at her in silence. Yeah, let's stare at her. Let's go out.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
I would run. We're a little past running.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
I mean, looking at our options here, right? Our options are either die or slay. We've committed this far.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your
Why
still
are we
beating
green?
heart. It thumps unsettlingly.
Ectoplasm.
Did we get her?
No.
Even if we didn't, you've given her something to remember.
Oh, she really did pull a reverse flash.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Your sentence. Chapter 3, The Wraith.
You're on a path.
I was gonna say let's
And here we
reload,
go again.
but I'm really curious what
To
chapter
say
3
her
is.
Again.
We did it.
The deck's stacked, isn't it?
I-
We
I-
kill her,
this is
we
new.
start again. She kills us as a goddamn
Also,
ghost. We start again.
The path is different.
We're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Also, voice of the cheated.
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
I think it is cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. Wouldn't that get...
I believe it.
I don't know. Boring?
We gotta slay her again. Keep doing it. We will find the final chapter.
Okay, so you've already been...
I'm in agreement.
Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that?
Because we got locked in a boring infinity for a
Because
well,
you
infinity.
decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
Okay, why should we do this again? The endless cycle. Will the princess be a ghost? I'm really curious about that too, because every time we do something, she devolves, or re-evolves, depending on how you look at it.
And then you told us we were happy.
And before she was kind of like a stylized, like, cutesy ghost. This time I'm expecting full Sadako coming through the TV.
Were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring. It was bullshit. So you killed yourself? Yes.
Yep.
And then she killed us.
Game is called Slay the Princess. We must keep slaying. So true. This
Even
route,
though she
100%
was
we've committed this
already
far.
This is all fake.
So that means... Nuh-uh. Yeah, we'll keep Gojo on for a second.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
Nuh-uh.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Now we have an objective. We've committed this far. Kill her, blah blah. You know, all this is pointless talk. Proceed to the cabin.
Path towards the cabin.
Dun 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 dun. Nuh-uh, such a funny comeback. It is. Nuh-uh.
Words of warning.
Can I?
think you know
I want
what's
to
in
edit.
there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
There we go. Nuh-uh.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Let's go in.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
Go to the cabin, I don't care anymore.
Tall windows
The
on
endless
either
cycle
side,
continues anew.
obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of
That's
wind
terrifying.
rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Oh no.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward.
So we don't even have an option now.
Blade or not,
Great.
it doesn't really matter. does it?
Narrator cracking despite us being on his side. So true. This breaks the laws of physics. Also so true. But then there's a... Here, let's just approach the mirror.
You
We've
slowly
already...
make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh no.
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
What
Is
else
this gonna
she's
be
waiting
like
for us right
Candyman?
now, just out of sight, on the other side of that glass. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Oh.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
This game really is the Stanley Parable. Yup.
Shit. Where is she?
This the Princess Parable.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
Oh no.
Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse.
Oh, no, you get to see her
You
legs.
collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved.
Snap out of it. I need a better look at her legs.
Ear, crowded
Also,
with
I
far
don't-
too many long and crooked teeth.
Yeah, that's bad. So we do have feet then. So that must be wings that I was looking at. Lizard feet. We are a dino man. We are a kobold confirmed.
But do you know how I feel? I gave
Also,
you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
Nuh-uh.
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
Nuh-uh.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of you.
Idiot. You broke my foot. I'm gonna be doing much walking, and she broke it more.
To watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Nuh-uh.
I say we let her do it.
Nuh-uh. Could we just fill the chat with nuh-uh? For once, our hive mind is all completely in agreement. No what-ifs, no slight differences. No, we all are thinking, nuh-uh.
Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
We have our toenails.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Look, we're even now. I killed you, then you killed me. Water through the bridge, right? Nah. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. Yeah, a little too late to play that card. I'm a victim too. And possessing me against my will make you no better than me. You don't have to be evil. You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. You need to take my body. Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you. Then let's be real here. The option. We're all in agreement to struggle, right? I'd imagine, anyway. Struggle. I see a vote for struggle. Good enough for me.
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together.
Here's an idea.
Shake free
She
from her.
broke it. If she rips her foot off, we'll have a little bit of a stab, and then we just go whoop. And surely that will work.
It's so easy to make you squirm, but I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't even want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
See?
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as
Oh.
the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
She kinda cute, not as much as her ghost form. You know what? I respect it. Hello, hey, welcome!
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like
I mean,
this.
we do on the other routes. However, this time, we have been a bit,
don't even have a weapon,
aggressive.
So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means
Oh,
that
yeah,
I,
do we even have an
and the
option?
rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Metal. Get up.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway.
Adios.
Your vision swimming
I
as the
subbed.
princess's
Thank you.
command reverberates inside your skull.
Hey, yo.
Her voice is all-encompassing. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
We survived. I don't know if I would
know.
qualify this as surviving.
You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know.
What is our other option? Did she just react to one of our...
Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
We might get some lore. She knows now. Demon girl, indeed. You should see the one from last episode. That one was real demon-y. Now she knows about the narrator. What was that? You're kind of muffled.
I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Should we be so petty that this entire route we've just denied our freedom the entire time, and now we just do it one last time? I'm down for table flipping. Welcome! Welcome to the collective hive mind.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled
Bro, I can't hear what
reluctantly
the
along
crap you
by
just
your
said.
strings.
It's like she's speaking from inside of us, but we're inside of us, so we can't even hear. Slay the princess. Alright, hive mind. Here, let me, let's look at you, and let's look at our, you know, combined body here. Back at you, back to our body. We know what option we have to do, right? So we have one for slay the princess. We have one for abyss, which, those are the same. So we have three, including me. So far, it looks like our, hive mind is in agreement. If we throw ourselves, we slay her. Indeed. I believe this is our opportunity. Into the abyss we go.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower,
Mental
tear your body
tactics.
from the wall and hurl it towards
So
the
true.
abyss.
I've got one thing to say to you. Nuh-uh.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. one foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is
I'm gonna turn on auto
shorter.
while I take a drink.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
We're so close. I don't care about winning.
Throw everything
All I
you
need is
have
for
against
her
her
to
and manage for one
lose.
brief moment to overpower
My
the
group chat
princess's
won't
hold
shut
on her
up.
body. But
Our
that moment
body
was
is
all
just
you
one
needed.
giant group
Your
chat.
foot slips a
We've
few
got so
inches,
many voices in
and you
here.
collapse
Between
forward.
all of chat, me,
The
and all the
darkness
voices in
swallowed
there,
you whole.
this little kobold is struggling. Auto-yeetical. So
thought
true.
slips
We just
through
yeet ourselves off
unheeded
to the
as you
abyss.
fall and fall and fall.
Ha! That's about, like, that ended, like, right here.
What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing.
Frigid, you say? You mean cold?
I don't think this qualifies as...
Is our wife
safe.
coming to help us?
But at least you didn't ruin it.
We're gonna get rid of the Gojo thing for a second. Is our wife here to save us?
What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
What if this leads to chapter 4? It might. We have a wife? Oh, you're gonna love her. We have the, how do I word this? You know, I'll just let you see her. And we still have the princess inside us? Yup. So as far as... I just realized she's part of the hive mind now, too. I missed so much. Here, I'll recap it. We've killed her, we spared her, we killed her, again we spared her, we killed her. It's kind of, there's a little bit more detail in between there. You check out the last stream for the details, but that's kind of the rough summary of events. And we're a kobold.
Oh. And why is that?
She's coming. Look at the sides. The long quiet.
He's...
Our wife.
But...
Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something, a mass, a growth torn out of you. And the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening?
Let me guess, you feel cold? Hi, wife. Goodbye, wife. See you in a few minutes. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
We were so close to it, chapter 4.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Holy tuck. So true. Here, we'll go through this like we always do. Trust me, we've been here before.
You don't need to comfort them.
No, where's the... We'll see. It's nice. Where's the... It's nice option. Oh, there it is.
Okay. So...
It's nice, don't
whatever
worry, guys.
makes you happy.
We're just gonna go over here. Think of all the massages our hand's wife can give just beyond the mirror. We're so close. Let's gaze into our reflection. Silence has reached forward. They're gone once again. Mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. Adios again. So true. You've unraveled. She could give us the ultimate hug. So true. Okay, imagine how nice that would feel, though. Right? Picture yourself. You're getting hugged by an endless amount of arms. That's gotta be, like, the coziest experience to ever exist, right? Proceed to the cabin. Hello, wife.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I'm curious.
Pillow
to
of
see
hands.
what
You'd never
hands
lose a
first
trust
find.
fall. So true. Not if they're cold. Okay, but imagine if it's in the summer, right? Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, now you have a new vessel. See, do we have that one we were looking for earlier? Oh yeah, here we go. So we have that one. If this is the last, oh, we're so close to being done. Let's do the one we were looking for earlier. The narrator.
No,
You have anything to say about
their
that?
minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think you're
That said, she must lose a fortune on hand lotion. Let's see. Hand lotion on average costs about 15 to 20 bucks. Divide that by an infinite amount, and yeah. Let's see here. You think the narrator lives in the spaces beyond? He does. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are gonna have finally. We're gonna throw hands with the narrator. I hope we're all in agreement, right? Like, realistically, I don't trust him. So far, none of us have trusted him. So when we see him, we're gonna throw hands, right? We're just gonna go. You can't see my hands, but imagine I was doing like the fisticuffs, right? Like the throw your hands up, see? Her hands are already naturally smooth. So true. Imagine the skincare routine. The singing is pretty. The soundtrack for this game is so good.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
So true. So true. Is there any other... Oh, that was the, You have thoughts on this vessel? What do you think about the ghost?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others.
It was funny,
She
don't get me
found
wrong.
herself.
But man, we
She
really
and
switched,
I were a driven
routes. Before we were like, oh, we're gonna... Or before stream, it was all, oh, we're gonna marry every version we find. We're gonna add her to the infinite collection of our wife. And then this one, it was just... Stab. 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 Attempt to stab. Throw ourselves in the abyss. I respect it. Insert Final Fantasy hand punching emotion. So true. Boom, baby. Also so true. Gotta throw hands. Let's skim
Do
through
not
this.
mourn her. She is.
So I kind of want to get back out there because I am starting to run out of... That being said, I might take a break and then, well, like, maybe like 10 minutes because I'm expecting something in like 30 minutes or so. But after that, I might just put it on the loading screen for a few minutes and then come back and then maybe we can finish this today. Let's slay the princess and then be nice to her ghost. I'm in agreement. I hope we can go down that route again. The ghost was her cutest form. So true. Yeah, let's, oh yeah, it's the last stage. We're really close.
The next time I see you, I will be here.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Waiting
click
for you.
really there. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end,
The end of the
that
path is a
arc,
cabin.
You're here to slay
Slay
her.
her. We're not gonna... See, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be as nice as we can, no matter what. So only continue the cabin. I'm gonna tab and go through the... So, how did we get to the ghost? I'm gonna do this. So, what did we do? Let's see here. Oh, I just realized I completely forgot to do the one chat thing, didn't I? Or I could do it from, like, right here. Here. My apologies, I'm gonna move my, thing so I could read your message. Whoop. It's so true. I need to remember how to turn off the moderation. Because I had that activated a while back, but... We straightforward Slater, no questions asked, no hesitation. Right, so we take the blade. We're just gonna skim through all this.
Don't
Hi.
be a stranger.
Steal nerves. Slay the princess. Oh, we can't go the ghost route again. Interesting. Here, I'm gonna click this button. Okay, that is loading. So let's risk it. Okay, perfect. On the bright side, now we know the quick save and quick load for sure. But she's so pretty indeed. She's a fair maiden. As Smitten would say. I miss Smitten. Smitten was the best one. Alright, let's like plan out our route here. So if we... I think we've done everything we can without the knife. So let's keep going down that route.
Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you. It's all part.
Part of the manipulation.
Don't be
Hi!
a stranger. It's
Hello,
been so long since
friend.
I've had any visitors.
You walk down the stairs.
Yeah, let's just
Fill
kind of
your
see where
eyes
things
with
go.
The princess. She's so coldly beautiful.
So true.
Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
I'll need to refill my water soon.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
You know, compelling argument.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
So true. You know, we haven't dropped the knife yet, have we? You know, I say we do it. Alright, fellow hive mind, what do you think? I see a vote for drop it. I vote drop it, and then we look at that. That's majority. At least if YouTube is to be believed. That's majority.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yes, let's just talk. I'm going to the back seat for now. All right.
Against your better
Let's see how things
judgment,
play out.
You step forward to speak with the princess face to face. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So true.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, it's not a start. Don't worry about that. Pretty awkward. You applause. A relationship. Are you coming on to me? Yet again, a little late on that one. How would I get you out of here? What's your name? How long have you been? And then these are the same. I kind of want to go this one. It fits with our hive mind's routine so far.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
We can't slay her. We can slay her. So true. All right, we're back to our default mindset. Fair maiden, I shall get you out of here. Actually curious though, because this might lead to a different outcome if we let her out. Because we haven't been down the route with the knife. We'll see. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I got 15 minutes before I should call it. So we'll skim through this.
Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Yes, we do. We're getting you out of here. We're freeing you up. We're gonna take her to McDonald's. We're gonna go on a date to McDonald's. The princess and us, the kobold. We're gonna go to McDonald's. I'll get you a Big Mac.
You walk up to the chains,
and
binding
chicken
the
nuggets. We
princess
get a
to the
big
wall,
thing of chicken
and
nuggets.
give them a tug.
Happy Meal. You know, that's so true. We're gonna get Happy Meals and a big thing of chicken nuggets.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even
And then,
imagine
since we are a kobold, we
trying to
will
break
then
them apart.
leave her for a few minutes to go play in the play place.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Nope,
Maybe
we
it's
do
somewhere
not.
upstairs.
We know where this goes, though. We're gonna give you the knife and you can cut your hand. And then you could be free.
Doubtful. Whoever
Unless
locked
you're
the
gonna pull the
princess
chain,
away
'cause-
down here
Oh
intended
yeah, I
for
guess
her
the
to
strong
never
version
see
of
the
her
light
was the
of
one that
day.
pulled the chain. She might just
They
break
wouldn't have
out.
just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
This is the same. Alright, I'm willing to bet. Let's
I'll
go
be
check
here.
upstairs, but I think it's
You
gonna go the
attempt to
same
make
as
your
it
way
did
out of
before.
the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs
Yay,
slams
so
shut.
true.
You
McDonald's
hear
would be
the
great.
click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Yeah, we already know what those do, so we're
You
gonna...
make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Slay.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Not for us.
I heard
The
the door
kobold
slam.
hive mind has different
They locked you
plans.
down here too,
And it
didn't
involves
they?
McDonald's, Happy Meals, and chicken nuggets. Yep,
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
got it.
You won't like what happened.
Saved the princess. Alright, we're gonna cut you out of here.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive you
Yep,
cut
we've been through
into
this
her.
before.
The blade is
She rips
sharp,
her arm
and you make
off.
Quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack. She didn't so
Don't
much
worry,
as utter a
super glue
sound.
plus the stuff from Resident Evil 7. Just get a staple. Don't worry, you'll be able to enjoy those chicken
Free
nuggets.
from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
So
Thank
true.
you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
So far, this is playing out the same as it did.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You
I'm gonna turn
can't
on
just
auto
do
for a
that.
second.
Watch me.
We can warn her. What did she do to you, narrator? That's what we've been saying. I think the narrator's the villain.
Stop that.
I mean, sure, she's kind of scary
I
and an
thought this was
eldritch
a little
being, but
too easy.
Your body lunges forward
Perfect.
to sink the
She
blade
dodged.
into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to
and what
get
if
you
we
out
don't
of here
want to get
alive.
here or get out of here alive? We will valiantly, sacrifice our life so that she may get a happy meal. Oh yeah, and we can resist.
the blade. Move the blade.
You know what I have to say to that? Nuh-uh.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yep.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Ooh, this is probably the best look we've gotten at our nails.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh, you definitely will.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Yep, we're dead.
I'm afraid it
Shame.
is.
Oh well, we
Everything
gave our
goes
life for a
dark,
valiant cause.
and you die. I hope it was worth it.
It totally was, narrator. Chapter 2, The Prisoner. Maybe we could get to Chapter 3.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Slay.
it will be the end of the world.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to disable the nuh-uh. Alright, let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning. Before she
She'll
will
lie, she will cheat. Yeah, no,
Yes,
she won't.
yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink. Right? Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
Wink.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink.
Just
I like
ignore
it.
this clown and focus on the princess.
Wink. How do we do it? Good question. So far, we've only made it to Chapter 3.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat
Ooh.
and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
We don't need a blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's see here. Is it to the basement?
I'm afraid I'm going to.
Do you remember how to
insist
get to
you take
Chapter
the
3?
blade.
It varies
We're
from
in a
route to
dangerous
route. I
situation.
vaguely
I'm
remember
not
how we
letting
did
this
it
go
last
down
time,
without a weapon.
and it involved making her very, very angry at us.
Are you sure? What if
So,
she
maybe if we're
I don't
just
know.
nice this time.
turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world. Okay. I'm trusting you.
Yes, don't worry. Trust the kobold. See, our hive mind, we know things they don't know. I just realized that we don't get to say things.
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Fine.
You do exactly that, sweeping the knife from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do
So
well
true.
to use it regardless.
I'm one of the only ones chatting. Indeed.
Moving on.
So far, the hive mind is.
The door to the basement creaks open,
We are
revealing an
calm.
old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy
excuse me.
moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
What you gonna sound like?
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder
Sure
what
thing.
visitors she could be
Don't need to
referring
tell us
to.
twice.
Not the first. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains bind
You're my
both her
friend
wrists
now.
to the far
We're having
wall,
soft
joining
tacos
the
later.
metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
We're having McDonald's. Walk down this. Oh, there we go.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
That's fine.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll
Wait,
make
actually,
your
no, we
job
should be
easier.
worried about the one on their neck.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Indeed. Let's see here. Put my phone down.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Oh, this door. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before
What did
you
I
get
miss?
too close,
We
holding up one shackled hand.
Killed the ghost. Or not killed the ghost. We assimilated the ghost to our wife, and then, yeah. Just be nice to her, we'll be fine. Yep. Here's our grand plan, right? We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be so nice. We're gonna break her out of prison.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
Yep.
You do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you
You
were
do as
told.
she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
We're here to free you. See, there's a... It's not just a free option. And then what would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
Okay.
That's ominous. But she seems confident.
I trust her.
Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's
Flirting with
good
the
for her
princess?
is good for
Indeed.
us.
Don't give her the knife. We're giving her the knife.
So,
Shut up, narrator.
what should we do?
So true. The narrator. I don't like him. He sucks. I
don't
can't wait
know.
till it's Slay the
Just
narrator.
spelling out our options, listing the pros.
Then
and
there won't be any
cons.
moral conundrums.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The
Oh, there are
pros
several
that
pros.
We can't trust
We get
him,
McDonald's. We get to go on a
possibly even
McDonald's
more than we
date.
can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something.
And
to
in
mess
the
with what
words
he
of,
has planned. Or
Smitten,
maybe they're both screwing us over.
we
in their
shall
own
help the
ways.
fair maiden. Yeah, I don't have any, like... Here's about the other chain, but, we do not have a ton of time. Here's the knife.
Slide it over.
You know, we get a beautiful princess shoveling her face with McDonald's,
No,
while we
absolutely
also
not. I am
shovel
not
with
letting you hand
McDonald's.
your only weapon over to the world-ending princess until you come up with any
Give the
other
knife.
idea.
We're in agreement.
Say, I
Don't.
don't know,
Oof.
doing your job and slaying her.
How long is the
and
stream?
remain
I'm
rigidly
gonna
in
probably
place.
go... Here's the plan. We're either gonna go, like 3 more minutes, give or take, and then I'll take a break. Because we don't have a lot left in the game, right? So we're either gonna be... Let's see, I'll probably take like a 10, 15-minute break while I get some things sorted out. And then we'll be back and finish the game. Or I'll take a break and we'll stream the end of this before we stream Fortnite tonight. How will she escape? She's got 3 locks on her. Good question. I trust her. She's got a plan.
Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power.
Off with her head. I don't
know
think that's what
you're
we want.
talking about. The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning. I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain?
Elaborate.
Yes, explain it. Sure, I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing. You wouldn't.
We don't want to, but she lost an arm and she was fine with it. You know,
I'm
good
not
point.
afraid of
I keep forgetting she's not
dying.
human.
You?
We should commit arson to see if the chains are burnable. I don't think metal is
A little.
gonna it might weaken it a bit, but
You got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
yeah, no worries.
She pulls up her hair,
Oh.
smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
Huh.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. Ah.
I told you. I'm sorry for doubting you. That is. Watch an uneasy silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin,
Metal.
veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues
Epic
to
watch.
slice
This is
its way
amazing.
through her neck.
I gotta give her credit. If this works
I'll
the
be
way you
damned.
predicted it would,
She's actually doing your job
this is
for
kind of
you.
genius.
Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She
Very
isn't dead yet.
hardcore. Indeed. Adios. I don't think this is the end.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Wink, wink.
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her
Right?
shoulder,
Wink,
and her
wink.
neck opens.
Your album so I could see. Indeed.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free.
You know, I mentioned this last stream, but I want to
Bounces a few
reiterate it.
times
I love how
before
the
rolling to
only
a
use
stop
of color
at
is
your
red.
feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations, you saved the world. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your
A
reward.
nice addition to the collection.
We should take her with us, don't you think? What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would we do that? I mean, I agree we should totally do that, but why would you think that?
I can think
Out
of
loud.
lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
Wink, wink.
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't
Right,
deserve a
fellow
burial.
cobalt brain
Just
cells?
leave.
Wink, wink. We saved the world and we didn't have to do the killing. Indeed.
Even after all that,
Wink,
you're still not
wink.
satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them.
Crap, my thing is bluffing. Hey, I think she's fine. As long as we think she's alive,
I'm
she'll
just
be
eager to put
alive.
this all
That's
behind
kind of what
us
I've picked
and
up
give
on
you
this.
your reward.
The rules of this world.
Stop reading into things. The danger has passed. You can relax. I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Take the princess with you.
Ugh,
Hello, friend.
Fine.
We're gonna put
You
your
pick up
head
the
on a
princess's
giant
severed
body.
head.
It's gonna be
Its
a
neck
mech.
stump still
You know, we're gonna
oozing
like.
bodily fluids.
Well, you know what
Then
we'll
make
do?
your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
You guys know Krang from TMNT? We'll do that, but instead of Krang, we'll put her head in the robot's stomach.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
There's lag, help me. Oh no, is the stream dying?
She didn't. She's...
So far, everything's good on my end, but I could be wrong.
But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Leave the cabin and claim our reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
What's wrong, narrator? What's wrong?
Well played.
Wink! Wink!
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
There goes narrator.
over? Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of
Wink!
his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Yes, we won! We did it!
So, this is the outside.
And we're so close to being the... I might
Maybe
even...
it's just
Here, I'm
my
gonna...
lack of body,
Once we get to
but-
the mirror, I'll be right back. I'm gonna head washroom. But we might even be able to fit in the entire end of the game just right here. Assuming there's not like a whole other
She's gone.
section.
Where did she go? Should we try and
Here we go.
find her?
Alright. Oh no, she got cold again. Brr. Am I right? Anyway, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I will be like maybe 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. We'll be finishing soon. I'm back. Let's see here. Yep, and I haven't gotten any notifications, so we'll keep going for a few unless I get a text that the person I'm expecting is on their way. In that case, we will take another extended break, but for now, we shall continue going. There we go. What if the story can... Oh, actually, let me catch up on chat. I missed quite a few. Get the snacks. Ooh. When everyone returns, there'll be snacks. Also, I could get rid of the... Where did I put the BRB? Oh, there it is. Here we go. I'll wait a few here for a moment, just to let everyone. Our the creature next to you, non-hairy. We are scaly. Phone's at 5%. Oh no! Gotta get the charger. But here, we'll continue for now.
Is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Yep, we've been through this before. It's alright, trust me, we've been here before. Go outside, it's gonna be nice.
If you say so. It feels too good to be true.
Approach the mirror. Alright, what happened to us this time? You are nothing at all. I'm in a car. Oh no! Here, I'll try and we'll make this quick. Relatively, anyway. A bird! Wait, is that what we look like? No, I didn't see a beak. Well, okay, we do have feathers, but we also have, like, scaly arms. I don't think that's us. See, you can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, a faint, veiled shadow just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
It's you! Alright, we're gonna throw hands. Sorry if I leave. It's alright. It's understandable considering your phone. Don't worry, you'll have the VOD to watch if you want to finish the story if things get to that point. Anyway, we're gonna throw hands. I didn't do that. Crack slides down the middle of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. Another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Adios. So you're the narrator. Okay, I want to be violent, right? Oh, there's so much here, but... here. What are you?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
So the narrator was a bird all along.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not
What?
that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Huh? What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't
See?
perceive things
I called
in
it!
the way that people can.
Run. Oh, there's nothing to run. She becomes that which others perceive her to be. Adios, bye. Farewell.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Construct? Huh?
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Nuh-uh. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
How'll it be worth it? Why are parts breaking? Do I only have a limited amount of questions? Oh, so many. Why do you want me to destroy the concept of
Because
transformation?
among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Okay. Every time I ask you something, it's like something breaks.
I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Yeah, that's probably a bad question to ask in this moment. Pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You
You know,
haven't
kind
died.
of need to
You cannot die.
have it
So
filter.
you can't grasp the abject horror of
Before
dying.
creation comes destruction, says the, Dragon Ball Beerus, man. Did you miss me? Indeed. Welcome back. I'm still here, but at 3%. Nice. Here, I'll try to get through all the big, heavy lore stuff for you. Why did you make her... Yeah, why is she a princess? Why not be an ant or
You
soggy
asking me to
bread?
spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why... Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension.
Oh. Didn't mean the open up the pause menu. Is there anything else we want? I've died plenty of times. Calls place a
It was supposed
construct.
to
What do you
keep
mean
the
by
two of
that?
you trapped here until the job was done, and it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every
Yeah, so it
world
sounds
at
like you're
once.
just as much my
Anytime
enemy.
you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would
You
restart.
trapped me
shunt
and
both
the
you
princess
and her
here.
into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Let's see here. And what is my true identity? What am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh. We're a kobold god. If you made us, I want you to know that this has been torture.
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion.
Ah, we're getting philosophical here. I think you're out of time. I'm not gonna slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Do yet? I'm not gonna slay her.
Well,
Take a
There's
nap
no
now.
reason
Bye. I'm gonna
you've
mute the
a
volume.
god.
Alright, farewell.
even
Have
one
a good
you've
day.
woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always
So why are
fade
you a
away.
bird? Are you like, is this like Norse mythology with the ravens? Or is it like the one thing, quote the raven nevermore kind of thing? The final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet. A long and an ancient god, and it's time for you to wake up. So we're an eldritch being. Neat. Oh, where's my eldritch wife? When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Oh. Is that good or is that bad? Oh.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Our wife.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
So true. I've missed you too. Let's go with that. Actually, may as well ask her. And what am I?
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
You know about the echo? Did you hear the conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Back. Welcome back. She's perfect. Look at her. Perfection. Imagine the hugs. Oh, there's so much dialogue. Nope, we're ignoring this one. So many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have many questions. Where's gonna become this thing? What's the point of me doing? Be another way. Can't come to. Kind of like that one.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
I see.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
Why is your dialogue
If
red?
this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever.
Oh, that's me! Oh, they really don't like to show what I am, do they?
But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in
No
something
man
that
can
wasn't
resist.
us.
Oh, it's the decapitated one! But you found me, chose to trust.
Shared skepticism.
I need hugs, I'm
blossomed
crying
in
my
freedom.
eyes out.
Have
Imagine
needed
the
to
hug
walk
she
the
can
path
give.
Together to bloom.
Look at the amount of arms. Look how cozy it must be. I just realized, is the back all versions of her too? This is truly some Eldritch horror.
Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
Expand addresses the... Huh? Reject her perspective. I mean, appeal to your shared humanity. Oh, I'll be right back. Sorry. I shall be just a moment. I didn't get a text. I'll be right back. Back. Sorry, the door. I'm back now, though. Where did I miss? 1%, sorry, buddies. Oh, no. Breaking news, intense clapping heard from space. Oh, no. The music is getting epic. Indeed, I've got to be real. I think this might be my favorite game we've played on Fear Friday. The soundtrack, voice acting, all of it's so good. Here, what were we doing again? Right, appeal to the shared humanity.
Oh, is it no? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Oh! Oh, hey. Her feet fix. We even bent it in a weird way. Holy indeed. I'll be back when I see a charge point. All right. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, we probably won't be going super much longer, because I'm going to go eat soon. But we will be back for Fortnite later tonight, because I am enjoying streaming 2 times a day on weekend. Let's see here. Continue to... I guess we should probably stick to a path, right? It's always just been about us. 2 people forced to hurt each other again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore. I like that one. See you then. Farewell. Have a safe drive.
And love and conflict.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not
Oh,
forever.
hey. We broke each other's
Then
back.
react
Well, actually,
to
you
both
broke
of
my
us
back, and you also
growing
broke your back in
together.
the process of breaking my back, but still.
Only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
There can be love and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing up the whole reality into picture. Oh, let's see, what are these other ones? You've done nothing but lecture me since the moment I got here. Yeah, there's no other option. We're gonna keep going with the shared humanity.
We are the whole.
It recaps what we've been doing all along pretty well. We are the whole of reality.
Your lover takes a stake into your
Oh, it's
body,
the...
and another, and another, and another.
Oh, these are moments of her doing stuff to us. It just clicked. This is when she stabbed us repeatedly.
Stakes meant nothing to her.
It's our wife! Our first wife. What? No, there's one before this, but it's, you know, the one from last stream.
Me lifting you, forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Maybe we're an owl person. Here, I'm gonna get a picture real quick. Let's see. Get that. Our head looked like an owl. Oh, I wasn't paying that much attention to the actual shape of our head. I was so focused on her stabbing our chest. Oh yeah, that lines up because talons have the kind of like... We're an owl! And then what I saw earlier wasn't spider legs, it was wings after all. in the mirror. I'm gonna see if we can find a picture after we're done. We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am? It's getting Shakespearean.
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be drawn to you, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
And this one's gonna be the nightmare. Oh yeah! Got the little...
Protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing stars.
I don't know what they're called, but you know, like little parts of fur feathers that stick up. Here's what.
But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again.
So true.
But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. We were playing scared. We just also had the sub-objective of marrying you. This doesn't have to be so big. You can come back down to my level. You can come back to me. Just like Smitten would want.
Why would I stoop to your level when I'm offering you ascension to mine? It's so peaceful here. Beautiful. Eternal. But ever-changing.
Flash between you abates. You begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Alright, let's look at our options now. Do you believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above all of it? What do you think happens if we live or leave here? Okay, I'm ready. How do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry, princess. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, yet you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Alright, so I think these two are our prime options, right? We could go with her, but then we're all like, you know, Pantheon. So what were the upper options again? You believe in the things. What do you think happens if we leave here? I'm gonna quick save because I just want to know.
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
I see. Alright, so we have we have three options, but we realistically have two, because we're not gonna kill her. So we can either try to convince her, or we can simply join her. What are we thinking? I'm gonna reread these. Convince her. I'm in the convincer group too. I'm back, buddies. Hey, welcome back. Just in time too. We're about to finish. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective. Then I must be able to change you. Here we go. This is the one we want.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Friend! Found a charging port? Perfect. I can do this alone. Which is fundamentally a lie. Also, I need to switch out our kobold picture now that we know we're an owl. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. I'm actually curious, how are you here?
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to
Perfect.
resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that,
We've
isn't
been
it?
back where it started like 7 times.
Do you need me to describe things?
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Did Smitten?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Oh. I miss Smitten. Narrator gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Ah, rip. Anyway, moving on. Good riddance.
Yeah, he really put us through hell, didn't he?
If the offer is still... Yeah, why not? You seem like you'd be a better narrator.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Oh, yep, we did.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Alright. This might be the last big decision. Do we risk it? Personally, I think we can handle it without the blade. However, we are a hive mind. So we will negotiate as the kobold hive mind. So let's see. I'm back. Welcome back. No. So we don't risk it. So that's 1 point for taking the knife. This is hard. Yes, no point for taking the knife. I don't want to kill her or even think we're a threat. Don't kill. Okay, that's 2. And including me, that's 3v1. So we're going in without the knife.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Remember last time where the hero's leg snapped? Hey, don't worry. Don't worry, that was a one-time thing.
And there you are, hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's
See,
still room
we
for us
changed.
to chat before the final curtain call.
We had character
What do you
development.
say?
That worked out well. First time we went in with the knife, this time we're not. Sit with her. All right, let's go through as many of these as we can. So good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
Sorry for all the times I hurt you. Wasn't
Well, the first time
intentionally,
we met,
except for
I
the
scared
time
you
we
so much your
repeatedly
organs stopped
stabbed
working.
her.
And I meant to do that. If anyone should be apologizing here, it should be me.
She's an arm, there's no chains. She's different. Yep. This is the first version from last stream.
But hey, we both took things a little far, didn't we? It's no big deal. All of that's behind us now, I think.
Yep.
You know, when she puts it like that,
Oh, we got more dialogue. So now that we're at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name? Or is your name literally just Princess?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you...
Princess,
Ah.
Princess. I
Hero
also agree
works
with
for
that
me.
name. Oh yeah, Hero works for us.
but that's me. You know, I think I like that.
Are you the same as you're out there? Which princess are you? Yeah, we already know the answer to that. None of this was really fair to either of us, huh?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
Shall we name the princess? Indeed, her name is Princess Princess. I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit.
Truth be told, it sounds like we're more abstract concepts that are somehow made into reality, but that's besides the point.
Just like this cabin.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
And we already know the answer. What do you think of her?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with.
I don't know. We
Doesn't
can't.
matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife
See,
with you.
we made the right call.
And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Here we go. What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Oh, we got some juicy stuff to work with. Actually killed narrator. Oh, don't worry, narrator's dead. She's cute indeed. She is our wife, because we are still a hive mind. Take her hand in yours. I don't know, I've always just wanted to leave with you. Just didn't like being a god. Not knowing what I'm... Let's be real here, there's kind of one option here that works for our hive mind, right? We've been relatively consistent, aside from the route where we repeatedly stabbed her as a ghost. But that's besides the point, right? So, take her hand in yours. Ah, we're still an owl. Hive life forever, so true! Our hive mind will be eternal. I don't know, but I've always wanted... I just didn't like being a god. Let's see here. Doesn't matter what happens or what it means, what happens... Or what matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. There's no words. Leave with her. Yeah, but we need to be cinematic. That being said, that is pretty cinematic. Let's go with, just you and me. Kiss, kiss, kiss. So true. Assuming we have a beak, or don't have a beak. Let's hope we get a somewhat wholesome ending. Same. I'm kind of worried that we're gonna open the door and it's gonna be
whatever you're doing
consumed.
right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
No HP Lovecraft ending where we all no longer exist or something like that. Indeed. I don't want to wake up from the dream. Thanks for everything, hero. Even though I'm still the bigger hero.
Thanks for making all the hard
and you
choices
took
along
my
the
entire
way.
gimmick, but that's besides the point. Leave with the princess. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend. Comfortable sounds filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy in the silence. The electricity. The anticipation of the unknown. The unknown? At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore. And she knows this, yet she still is. Then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Aww. We have one option. Ignore all of these, alright? Ignore all of these. These don't exist. They're with the narrator now. This is the only option we got. This is the only one we could do, alright? I'm not even giving you guys a choice. We're doing that one.
I love you too.
This is what our entire character arc has been building to.
But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
Simple or love, 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 love. Aww, that was nice. We did it. We set out with our original goal and we won. That was nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that solicited. This is probably my favorite game we've played for a Fear Friday. Oh, this was so good. Ah, water. Are we replaying? Probably not. because I know for a fact there's a bunch of different outcomes, and if you want them, you can go buy the game. That's right. I'm gonna pull that card because it's an indie game. So if you wanna get any different ending, go play the game. I think it's best to leave it at the happy ending. Indeed, we got a really good ending. I'm pretty content with what we got. Like, let's see here. Oh yeah, like Undertale. Indeed, I think we got the good outcome. I think we did everything we needed to do. But yes, that was Slay the Princess. Here, let me I'll join the Discord, join the mailing. I'm gonna do all this later. Play our other game. I'll have to look into that. Return to main menu. Perfect. But yes, that was Slay the Princess. That one was really good. I'm even gonna go on Twitter and talk about it, because I really like that one. But yes, thank you all for coming. Today was great. Let's see, how long? This one was 3 hours? Nice. But yes, thank you all for coming to the extended Fear Friday. I know it's Saturday, but still. Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? Twitter? Don't you mean X? You know what? Fair point. I'm gonna go on X and talk about it. Slay the Princess on X. After I eat, though, because I am really hungry. Not gonna lie. I didn't eat lunch before I streamed. I should have, but I didn't. Anyway, thank you all for coming out to this extended Fear Friday. I also know I read about this earlier. There's an expansion pack coming to this game in the future, so we are going to check that out whenever that happens, because I love this. What was the goal? Our goal was to romance her, and we did it. We got a good ending. We got what we wanted, and as a hive mind, here I'm gonna replace the kobold. That's gonna be the final perfect. Let's see. I'll find a picture of an owl later. Actually, it won't matter. The point is, we're an owl. What's your channel about? I stream. I make videos. I know that's not a very good recap, but I do a lot of different variety stuff. But I love to stream. VTuber. Have a groovy day / night, Euro. You as well, Dweller. Adios. Farewell. We might be live again later with Fortnite. I don't know. We'll see. This went longer than I planned on it. But if not, we'll be back either tomorrow or next week. But yes, thank you all for coming, and I will speak to you all later. And don't forget, check out the game. It's really cool. Anyway, farewell. Bye.